Starting to see a lot more striations and conditioning coming in.
Finish.
Yeah! Come on, let's go.
If you guys thought the Olympia look was something, well, 4 weeks time, you got to get blown away.
Hi guys, welcome back with the Arnold Classic 2025, another complete lineup update. We are only 4 weeks away, so let's dive into it. As of now with the Arnold Classic, just 4 weeks away, 42 years old, giant killer Clarida has given another physique update. He has consistently mesmerized fans with his dense muscle mass, exceptional conditioning and mature physique, which is the result of high-intensity training sessions. He is going to bring his probably the biggest package this time. He looks definitely much bigger compared to his 10 weeks out update for Arnold Classic, but conditioning wise, he was sharper and had smaller midsection before. And from my standpoint, right now his midsection does not look as tight as it should be 4 weeks out of the show. But he looks very poised to present an outstanding package at the 2025 Arnold Classic. Fans and experts are eager to see how he translates his physique on stage in Columbus, Ohio. James Hollingshead has given a sneak peek of his progress, weighing in at 266.5 pounds. Many fans and experts believe this is the best James so far. He is looking massive and well conditioned, showcasing huge round shoulders, a thick chest and decent quad separation. His muscle density and hardness are among his strongest points, making him a phenomenal contender. Although James is not consistent to peak well at the right time for the show, but with 4 weeks left, if he dials in conditioning further, he could bring one of his best looks yet and be a real threat on stage. William Bonac just shared an incredible side chest shot 4 weeks prior to the contest. His hamstrings from side don't look as impressive in terms of size, but overall his physique is a masterpiece of muscle maturity, deep muscle separation, and crazy details.
If you guys thought the Olympia look was something, well, 4 weeks time, you got to get blown away.
Current Mr Olympia Samson Dauda has dropped another jaw-dropping physique update. He is looking very complete, conditioning is really impressive, he is very symmetrical and balanced, and size-wise, he is just on another level. It looks like he is untouchable in the Arnold Classic lineup, and this is incredible to say as the lineup is very deep and we have 4 Olympia winners competing in the contest. Samson is very promising to bring a sharper package this time, and he is aiming to bring his physique to the extreme level of size and aesthetics.
We're already harder than the Olympia right now, but we want to push it even further. I want to be the most extreme that people have seen. I want to take the bodybuilding and just take my body to the most high extreme. I want to be able to keep both that mix of mass and aesthetic all the way to the most extreme form you can get it.
His wife is not only his coach, but she's also pushing him in the gym. This is an incredible combination, and it's clear that he's making the right improvements under her guidance as his coach and trainer.
Come on, let's go.
We have latest physique updates from former Mr Olympia Derek Lunsford 4 weeks out of the show. Derek's chest is one of his main weak points, and on stage he hardly has striations there. But in his most recent training footage, he looks much more shredded and fuller, and he claims that he starts to have striations and more conditioning in the chest area, and it will definitely make him stronger in the front shots. He strongly believes he's going to bring his best package on stage.
5 weeks to get absolutely peeled and come in at my best. I think we're right on track, baby. Starting to see a lot more striations and conditioning coming in.
In his 4.5 weeks out posing clip, arguably he looks very impressive with the size and shape he has, and also his abs look improved. But compared to his last year Olympia 5 weeks out physique update, he looked definitely much sharper, vascular and fuller last year. Also in the start of his Arnold Classic prep, his legs looked bigger and thicker. Even from the back, if we compare, he does not look as shredded and detailed as he was last year. Whereas in his current update right now, his legs have very impressive muscle separation, but it looks like he seems to have lost some of his leg size and muscle fullness. Most likely, Coach Chris Aceto is taking a different approach to Derek's prep compared to Hani Rambod. And maybe it's a different lighting effect, or Derek is extremely flat there, but hopefully we see one of his best looks on stage in 4 weeks. Akeem Williams has shared his front and back shots 4 weeks prior to the show. His back looks very astonishing with impressive details, and it does not look weak at all. With all these tremendous details, sharp conditioning and muscle density. As well as in the front shot, he looks extremely sharp with humongous biceps. Undeniably, his conditioning is on point, especially the details of his biceps are extremely impressive. Unlike Samson Dauda and Derek Lunsford, Akeem has phenomenal details and even striations in the biceps. Hopefully he peaks well for the show, especially from back, and he is a heavy hitter in the lineup in my opinion. He's just 4 weeks out from the show and he keeps lifting very heavy, and definitely he's one of the strongest bodybuilders. 2 times Arnold Classic champ Brandon Curry most likely will not be the front runner for the title, but he has solid chance of placing in the top 5. He is known for his incredible symmetry, shape and muscle bellies, and he still has all the tools to make a major impact on stage. I'm a big fan of his cartoonish physique, and I really hope to see him doing well in the contest this time. Andrew Jacked has shared a little preview of his physique almost 1 month prior to the show. He is arguably the only contender who can stand next to Samson Dauda in size department, as well as in the shape, symmetry and aesthetics. Andrew has incredible muscle separation and details in the chest, shoulder and tricep, which arguably Samson does not have enough details there. But Samson is very dominant in quads and hamstring department. I really hope Andrew brings his most complete package this time, and we will see a very tough fight between one of the most aesthetically pleasing bodybuilders, Andrew and Samson Dauda. This week, Carlos Thomas Jr. has given several updates, including a first glimpse of his back, and it looks like he has improved his back significantly. Fans are very excited to see what rising star Carlos is going to bring in his debut in the Arnold Classic, because frankly speaking, it's really unpredictable, as he put on more quality mass on his frame and he claims that he's going to crack top 3. He has insane muscle mass and crazy proportions, and it's going to be very fascinating to see him side by side with Derek Lunsford on stage. Arguably, he has no chance beating Derek in the back shots, but in all other shots, he's very dangerous. Patrick Moore is currently sitting at 245 pounds, and in his recent training footage, he is looking impressive. After a disappointing outcome last year, he's back again working with coach Chris Aceto. He's almost 41 years old, but we can still hope he presents a very dangerous package this time. Justin Rodriguez looks more shredded and fuller in his new update compared to last week. I personally don't have high hopes from Justin, as he struggled to bring the complete package in his last several shows, and he's not consistent with one coach. Whereas I think he's still definitely capable of being a threat, but can he put it all together on the Arnold Classic stage? We will know in 4 weeks. So that's all guys, thanks for watching and stay tuned for future updates.
Regardless what people say, regardless of what happens on one stage or another, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. I'm gonna keep going, you know, the naysayers, everything, you know what, they come and go.